October is a month of multiple health observances, so this month's theme is food as medicine and resiliency. Our topic this week, restorative yoga for stress relief. Let's do this. I'm Dani Lebovitz, a registered dietitian, nutritionist, and fitness enthusiast who loves to eat. Welcome to Dani's Delicious Dish, where we get serious about food, fitness, and living better. Food brings people together, it nourishes our bodies, and influences how we learn, grow, and heal. We're going to take you from the classroom, to the gym, to the market, to the kitchen. Kayley's with us this week to help us build resiliency techniques through yoga.
So I'm going to take Dani through 3 restorative yoga poses today. And restorative yoga is a little different from what we traditionally think about yoga to be like. It's a form of active relaxation, so ultimately the antidote to stress. So let's just get started. So restorative yoga is all about creating a supportive environment for relaxation. So as you can see, we're incredibly prop heavy here. And the point is to have all the props support the body, literally support the body here. So in our first pose, we're gonna have Dani come into a seated wide-legged forward fold. So she's gonna come onto her sit bones, take her legs out just as wide as she needs, and then slowly start to fold over all of these props. So if you're at home, all you really need are a couple pillows, some blankets, maybe even some books if you don't have blocks. And the idea is to bring the props all the way up to the body so that way you can fully relax over the props and find some depth here into the pose. So you might not feel a lot of physical release. We're staying in the pose from anywhere for 5 to 10 minutes and just calming down the breath and really feeling nice and relaxed, doing completely nothing. So in this next pose, Dani's gonna come into a supported twist. So she's gonna bring her right hip up to the edge of this bolster. If you're using a pillow at home, you're gonna bring it up to the pillow and just gently twist over so that way the torso comes flat down onto this prop. And then start to turn her head over to the right, kind of sealing the twist all the way up through the crown of the head. So again, just remember, you might not feel the same depth of sensation as you do if you were to do this twist without the support. That's not the point of this practice. The point is to get into our parasympathetic nervous system, the nervous system that is responsible for our rest and digest state. So just restoring, refreshing, taking a moment to relax. And just remember to take it on either side, about 5 to 10 minutes, staying steady with the breath. In this final yoga pose, I'm going to guide Dani into supported reclined bound angle pose. So she's going to bring her hips all the way up to this bolster, to this pillow, and just slowly lay her back down on it. And again, if this is too much for you, you can always add blankets, pillows on top if you're at home here. Taking the soles of her feet together, she's going to let her knees open out to the sides down towards the earth. So just as a reminder, the point here of restorative yoga is to have your body completely supported by props by the earth. So if you have any space between you and the ground, we want to put something underneath that, take away the effort of being relaxed here. So I've got a blanket that I've rolled up, and I'm going to help bind Dani's feet so that way she doesn't have to work so hard at keeping her feet together. Taking the front of the blanket around the front of the ankles and just crossing the blanket in between. There we go. Until it's nice and snug, and then letting the knees open back down to the side. So she has a little bit of a bind, some more support here. See, Dani's knees are lifted off the ground, so I'll take a block. If you don't have blocks, a blanket, books, whatever fits underneath the knees will be good. Just that way you can rest it on top. And then as she opens her arms out to the sides, I'm just gonna lay a blanket underneath each arm here, letting her have a little bit more support, a little bit more softness here underneath the body. And then finally, just to close it off, if you have a pillow, an eye pillow, we can drop it over the head, over the eyes, taking away some of the light here, and just allowing yourself to relax in this state, in this supported state. Breathing. And if this is the final pose that you're doing in your restorative practice, I really encourage you to stay here for a long time. It can be really difficult to relax, but it's incredibly important to restore our mental state, our physical state, and refresh our nervous system through a practice like restorative yoga. While a little bit of stress is good to keep us productive beings, oftentimes we don't realize just how stressed we are until the weight of it all comes crashing down on us. So take some time to complement your physical yoga practice with a restorative yoga practice and really reap the benefits of relaxation. As always, thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.
Counteract stress and build resiliency through mind and body centering with yoga. I'm Dani the dietitian. Till next time, live deliciously.